Shadows of Eternity, Shadows Deepening. Chapter 10, Dawn's Heart-Wrenching Descent. In the heart-stopping stillness of the approaching dawn, every sensation was amplified 1,000-fold. The tantalizing whisper of the wind, which used to sing stories of timeless romance, now murmured tales of sorrow and anguish. The world was suspended in a breathless anticipation, awaiting the inexorable shift that was coming, a pivot point in the tale of Lila and Cassian that would either bind them tighter or rip them apart forever. Each twinkling star overhead seemed to shimmer with a melancholic glow, casting sorrowful shadows that painted the canvas of the night. The silhouettes they created danced with a poignant grace, acting out tales of love's passionate heights and its harrowing depths. The very universe appeared to be holding its breath, waiting, watching, feeling the raw intensity of their story. Lila's heart, once a steady drum of hope, now thudded loudly in her chest, its rhythm echoing the frantic pace of her spiraling thoughts. Each heartbeat was a symphony of emotions: love, fear, anticipation, and desperation. Her skin tingled with the electrifying charge of the unknown, and every fiber of her being was on edge, acutely aware of the tactile sensation of Cassian's presence beside her. Cassian, always the rock in their tumultuous journey, was a whirlwind of emotions. The velvety timbre of his voice, which once whispered sweet nothings, was strained, revealing the tempestuous sea of memories, regrets, and hopes churning within. His footsteps, normally so assured, now hesitated, revealing his internal struggle. His eyes, once the epitome of confidence, now mirrored the vast, stormy expanse of a troubled ocean, waves crashing against cliffs, creating a haunting visual symphony of love and despair. As the horizon began its breathtaking transformation, fiery hues of red and orange burned vividly against the dark tapestry, signaling not just the birth of a new day but the rebirth of their fates. The brilliance of the dawning sun intensified, throwing into sharp relief the profound depth of their challenges and the blinding passion of their love. Every visual cue, every echoing sound, every heart-wrenching emotion was magnified, painting a vivid tableau of love, loss, hope, and despair. The air was thick with tension, with the auditory symphony of the waking world serving as a stark backdrop to their personal drama. Birds' hesitant chirrings, the rustling leaves, the distant roar of the awakening world, all these sounds seemed to be in tune with the chaotic crescendo of their souls. This dawn was a sensory overload, a kaleidoscope of sounds, sights, and feelings that would forever etch itself in the annals of their saga. Readers would feel the raw, palpable energy, hear the heartbeats and whispered confessions, and visualize the poignant interplay of light and shadow, leaving them ravenous, aching, and utterly consumed for what lay ahead in this epic tale. Every twist and turn in this intoxicating tale was an intimate dance that invited readers to not just observe, but to participate, to feel every heartbeat, every shiver of anticipation. Readers could almost hear the low, haunting hum of tension that underscored every moment, a resonating melody of love, despair, and hope that echoed in the depths of their souls. As the radiant dawn began its ascent, it wasn't just a visual spectacle. It was an emotionally charged masterpiece that painted the skies in hues of gold and crimson. The sun's fingers stretched out, brushing the world with a tactile warmth that was felt deep within, stirring emotions that had been slumbering. Every beam of light felt like a caress, each shadow an intimate whisper of secrets yet to be unveiled. The unfolding narrative enveloped readers in a tactile cocoon of sensations. They could almost feel the velvety texture of the pre-dawn darkness, the gentle rustle of secrets whispered in hushed tones, and the electrifying touch of two souls colliding. The yearning in the story was no longer just a distant sentiment, it was an all-consuming, tangible force, wrapping its tendrils around the heart, squeezing with an intensity that was both pain and pleasure. This wasn't merely a story, it was an auditory, kinesthetic, and visual symphony that played on every sense, pulling readers deeper into its embrace. The crescendo of emotions, the vivid tapestry of images, and the tangible sensations of a world on the brink of revelation became an unstoppable whirlwind. Readers weren't merely awaiting the next chapter, they were starving for it, their senses tingling in desperate need of the next note, the next brushstroke, the next heartbeat of this mesmerizing tale. Shadows of Eternity, Shadows Deepening.